Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from July the 8th to July the 14th. And this is for you coming from Gemini. Let's start with the 8th of July, Sunday, and it's going to be a wonderful Sunday for you. Morning and afternoon, planets are a bit slow. Long-term planets are like that. They're trying to get something long-term nicely placed for you. So hour by hour, morning, afternoon gets better and better. Whoever you are with, try to do that. There's one planet of deception around. So this planet of deception will either make you say things deceptively, or perhaps somebody else is going to deceive you with some words or some actions. Just have a look out on that. Otherwise, be patient, and morning, afternoon develops nicely. Evening and nightfall, more or less the same. Again, long-term planets are there. So when you're meeting with whoever, don't expect instant response to what you want socially. Take your time and be patient. And hour by hour, something will develop, whether on the social side, or if you're out with your business people or the people you work with, it will develop something good as well. And also this planet of deception is there. Now this planet of deception can make you be led up the garden path, meaning that all the falseness will be said to you just to people to get the better of you, take advantage of you. Or it can also mean danger of accidents, or maybe drinking too much, or being in the company of people who have bad habits. All these things are there throughout the whole day. So be very careful who you're with. But I make it overall a good enough day, although slow, but nice and calm. The 9th July, Monday, for you in Gemini is a very aggressive day. These are planets that make you say things provocatively, behave provocatively, create tension that leads to confrontation. All this is possible just by your words. So your tongue is going to be razor sharp. So try not to allow that. Take the soft approach in what you say, in what you do. Be the most kind, be the most tolerant, and definitely want to use words which are nice to hear. That way you will tone down these planets morning and afternoon at least. And it's a working day, so you don't want to behave at your place of work in a way where nobody wants to help you, and don't be over daring in wanting to do something just because you might want to show that you can do it. It'll rebound against you, so be very careful. Evening, nightfall, these aggressive planets are also there. And so the whole day you'll be in the mood of some kind of anger boiling in you. You'll be an angry person somehow. And with these planets of anger, they can go into action anger mode, or they can go into verbal anger mode. You may feel that you're angry because you're not getting what you want, but that doesn't give you some kind of advantage either to show off aggressiveness. So throughout the whole day, to confuse these planets, take the soft approach. Use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft. You'll have to remind yourself every half hour, because we come from a mold, M-O-U-L-D. And every half an hour, 1 hour, the horoscope wants to go back to the mold and behave as it's supposed to behave. So you every hour say, no, I want you to behave this way. And you'll be able to win, because you control your horoscope in the end. So take the soft approach even when you go out evening and nightfall period, and you'll enjoy yourself much better. The 10th July, now this is not a good day. There are planets which can be egoistic planets, planets who want to make you take charge, planets who want to make you show off, planets who want to show that you want to be in the limelight, be famous. It's all negative. Don't try anything of this sort which I've just mentioned, because you'll be looking at trouble. So rather be part of a team, rather lie low, rather let others take the lead, and if anything goes wrong, the finger of blame won't come straight at you. Be part of a team, and you'll see that your morning-afternoon period doesn't create too much tension for you at work, especially. Because things are going to go wrong, and the finger of blame is really looking at you. So if you're part of a team, it can't look at you, it'll look at the whole group, so that's not so bad then. I don't like the morning-afternoon period, because bad news about your position or status, all that can be weakened as well. So don't want to expose yourself to get a bad reputation. Evening, nightfall, also the same. Be sure with the people you mix with that they are of good company. Don't want to do things that other people tend to do. and that makes you a person who is considered rebellious or arrogant. And so if I were you, I would just let others plan for the evening and nightfall period on this 10th of July and let others take charge. There are also planets, extreme planets of socialness or of, emotions, And these planets will make you very emotional as well. So something said, something done, and you just explode emotionally. All that is waiting to happen throughout the whole day, especially more in the evening, nightfall period. So control yourself, or things are going to go out of control and won't end well. The 11th of July, now you are in the mood for love and romance and thinking socially and planning socially and thinking emotionally and wanting that romance to get off the air and trying to track that person that you are interested in. But it's a working day, it's a Wednesday. And if you go onto this emotional dreamness, you're going to miss your deadlines, you're going to get into trouble, you're going to be blamed when things go wrong at your place of work or in business. So repeat 3 words to yourself: logic, facts, figures, and that will remind you that you are at work, you are not in dreamland. And that will pull you back and say, I've got to concentrate on my responsibilities, my deadlines, whatever I have to do well. And it will ease off these emotional planets, and you will think more clearly. You won't be led by your heart, you'll be led by your brain. That's what we want in the morning, afternoon period. Evening, nightfall period, emotional planets are plenty as well. But there are 2 planets now, very troublesome planets to you. Oh, I'm sorry, very good planets to you. There are 2 planets there. And these planets are also planets of unexpectedness, but for the good. So you may just in the evening, nightfall, meet somebody you've been wanting to meet, whether for romance, whether to enhance job, whether for business, whether for anything. So you've got to be looking your best and be out and about evening, nightfall. The message says throughout the whole day, so it could be morning, afternoon as well. So be on the phone, communicate, and you are going to make some good news as well. And these planets of unexpectedness may just make you say and do something that will come to the attention of something important. So be out and about in the evening, nightfall, and you have some good luck waiting for you. The 12th July, Thursday, and that's a really, really bad day. Morning, afternoon, if ever things can go wrong, they will. Whether it's romance, whether it's job, whether it's business, whether it's anything that you're looking forward to will not come looking forward for you. It will just move further away from you, make it more difficult for you to achieve anything. So rather than being too ambitious in the morning, afternoon period, tell yourself, look, these are my responsibilities, I'm going to focus on them. And by the time work is over at 5, I make sure that they are all completed, and you will find you'll defeat these planets that will want you to fail at everything you try to do. Be careful how you drive, be careful what you say, be careful what you do, because the wrong interpretation can easily overcome the whole situation and turn it bad. Morning, afternoon, whether at work, whether in business, whether you're having lunch with anybody or whatever. Evening, nightfall also no good. And evening, nightfall, there is also a lot of issues where you may drink too much, you're very unhappy about something, there's a clash about something, your stubbornness is there, you try to dominate as well. So all that comes into your mind, and of course your one bundle of unhappiness. There's one planet though, there's always one planet if it's the worst day, and there's always one planet bad when it's the best day. We never get anything perfect. But in this case, there's one planet of goodness there, especially in the evening nightfall period. And this planet wants to reward you, wants to make you creative, wants you to get into the league of romance. So there's something waiting for you in the nightfall as well, evening and nightfall. So be out and about, be careful what you say, be careful how you drive, because these negative planets won't move away. But you may gain something out of all this in the evening and nightfall period. Now let's go to the 13th July, and that's an incredibly good day for you. Everything you do works well. Inventiveness is there, your communications are great, your marketing sense are fantastic, everybody's looking at you like a genius at place of work or in business. Even before you leave home, everything said is very nice. And so you're going to have a wonderful morning and afternoon good run. So do as much as you can. Make every hour count. Impress your bosses, impress the people you are doing business with. Some kind of reward is waiting for that. These are very fast planets, by the way, and so you've got to be on your toes. They come with the opportunity, you miss the boat and they've gone. So answer your emails, answer your messages, have to do things immediately, and you will see the morning, afternoon will deliver some very good stuff for you. Evening, nightfall, the same. And so evening, nightfall, when you are out, many opportunities are waiting for you, and most of them will be unexpected. In fact, the whole day is about unexpected goodness. So whatever unexpected comes is always good news and good stuff. So evening and nightfall, that also happens. And now evening and nightfall, there is also one long-term planet who wants to help you. And this long-term planet will arrange things from the quickness, take it into a nice mode of long-termness. So whoever you meet, business-wise, job-wise, whoever you meet romance-wise, is going to somehow end up very nice bonding. And you're going to have this long-termness of advantage by the time the night is over. The 14th July is Saturday, and this is just a fantastic day waiting for you. Things will never go wrong, I can tell you. And morning, afternoon, what you say, what you do, whether at work, whether at play, whether with anybody, whether in business, make every minute count, because you can get the advantage in many areas. Have lunch with the people you work with or do business with. Go out with people that you are in love with and that you want to be with. Chase for the romance, and you will see very good news will come for you. Morning, afternoon will be like this. Be busy. Show off your capabilities. You're going to be noticed very well. Evening, nightfall also very good. So dress up and want to go out. Look your best. Be at places where you can really connect with people who matter, whether for enhancing job, whether enhancing business and business context. Go out with the family that you love with, and you will see that you can even find a new romance if that's what you want to look for. Such a wonderful day. There's one planet there, the planet of arrogance. So you may off and on just feel very arrogant because you are feeling on top of the world and everybody thinks you're great. Don't allow these arrogant planets to even stand up. Let it keep sitting down, and tell this arrogant planet that you are not going to be ever arrogant on this 14th of July. And you'll have a wonderful 14th of July Saturday that way. Well, I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session, and that's going to be based on your date of birth and your time of birth and me looking at your palms, and while I'll face read you, while I look at you while Skyping as well. And I'll talk to you about your next 7 or 8, maybe even 9 years. And I will tell you every area of your life, your health, your love life, your love story, marriage. And also I'll talk to you about job and business and finances. And I'll give you a lot of information about lottery numbers which are going to be personally chosen for you based on your date of birth and time of birth, and about your colors and your gemstones and your directions. A lot of news to get you right on the right track for success for your next 7 or 8 years at least. So I look forward to you contacting me on Skype or on Facebook or email, and I'll come back to you, and let's get down to this 90-minute Skype session for your next 7 or 8 years, all for just USD 50. How good is that? Well, I'll wait for you, and looking forward to help you. Until then, thank you and good luck.